I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your kick saying something like that, man.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the is that?
Rename, ramble about the games we play, fighting virtual battles of the break of day. ABF and friends breaking chains and lock, discussing culture wars, we're off the clock. Off the hip we fire, talking truth to wire tires. Games and wars we won't conspire, off the hip we light the fire. Joystick warriors fighting left and right, pixels clashing like a neon light. Won't miss in the code trying to find, taking a stand for the uncaged mind. Off the hip we fire, talking truth till wires tires. Games and wars we won't conspire, off the hip we light the pyre. In the virtual trenches standing tall, pixel blocks rise just to fall. Culture clash and break the wall, podcast echoes free of all. Controllers clutch, knuckles white, ABF and friends in the late night fight. Virtual realms where freedom's tight, battling wolves, feel it all might. Off the hip we fire, talking truth till wires tires. Games and wars we won't conspire, off the hip we light the pyre.
Hello, welcome to episode number 19.
Oh, nice.
Almost ready to start drinking. Couple more.
Oh, so close.
Getting
All
there.
you can drink over here. I've been an alcoholic for a year.
When did you pop in, man?
I was gonna say,
Which-
holy shit, Englishman out of nowhere.
Let
I
Trace
stuck in while the
pencil
intro
story
was
roll in.
playing and
Yeah.
add him to the stage.
The Normans did invade, so
Mhm.
Yes, they do.
True that. Well, we got a bunch of stories to talk about today. We got Dustborn, Concord, Black Ops 6 multiplayer trailer. Drunk 3PO is in the news, believe it or not. But before we get started with that, how are you doing, Malty?
I'm doing good, man. How y'all been this week?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I had a great week. Thank you.
I'm tired as hell, but still putting out videos.
Let's go, baby.
Nice.
Gotta keep it going.
I went outside this weekend and I actually touched grass.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Good for
Good.
you.
That's saying
Show me on
something
the
because
blade
I know where you live.
touched it.
That's not an easy feat.
I did have to drive about 90 minutes to find grass.
Yes.
So.
Oh, man.
Speaking of smoking grass, Naggernall, how's it going?
All right, segue of the year.
That's good.
Call it.
I got a Elgato. I can't really grab it. I guess I can.
That stands for the Gato.
Elgato. Game catch.
Elgato.
Neo. So hopefully that's gonna go well. I'm sure it's gonna be a
Oh my
big
gosh.
ass
Is
set.
Jim Saska in here? Is this a joke?
I like
It's
it.
weird.
Oh shit, look at that.
Oh, geez.
Oh Jen, Silv.
Oh,
You're
what?
welcome.
We're being noticed. We're being noticed.
How's it
ABF, you're welcome. That's all I'll say.
going?
All right.
I
Wow.
know that you're like besties after being in that Discord call.
Uh-huh. How you doing, Jen?
Wow.
That's awesome. Speaking of which, Norman, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Surprisingly, last week, both Disney and Warner Brothers announced something I'm looking forward to, which is a John Williams documentary. And then on the
Yes.
DC side is the Christopher Reeve documentary. So
Oh.
we're going to be eating good soon, boys.
That looks really cool. I was watching
Yeah.
that on Daily this morning and got me a little bit choked up, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Big Dog, back from vacation.
I am back from vacation.
Does it feel good to be back, or do you
Well,
wish you were still on
actually,
it?
it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet to be back because I finally put a ring on the love of my life, and I really enjoyed the house that we were staying in, and I got plenty of sun. So yes, ABF, I did get somewhat of a tan.
Yeah.
But now I'm back, and now I have to wait even longer before seeing her again and getting married and all that stuff. But it's still good to be back. It's still good to be back hanging out with the homies, doing podcasts, being able to smoke indoors, things like that. So,
Yeah, the important things.
yeah, exactly. The importance of life.
Well, there's that old gay adage, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But like, hey, that's just gonna make you more excited to whenever it gets closer to time.
Oh, bro, that's exactly what I was saying to her at the airport. I was like, just think in a couple months when we're finally reunited, what that's gonna be like. We're gonna tear that fucking place down. I'm telling you. Anyways.
Mo, how are you doing? No cheeky, quip for you. So.
Oh, okay. I'm sure there'll be plenty coming. plenty offensive memes. Which not.
Thought I would throw you off.
Yeah. Thank you. So, first of all, Erwin, I want to know in the chat, are you yelling "Miss Tessmacher" in your own home? Because I did after I saw that movie. Gene Hackman when he goes "Miss Tessmacher," it's great. Anyways, it's been fun. Just kind of killing it at my job. Things are going well, and having lots of fun doing streams and stuff like that. Always looking forward to Monday because Monday is just full unadulterated nerdiness, and I'm here for it.
That's right, baby. We ball.
Right on. Well, I was gonna start off with showing the Treyarch Black Ops trailer, but I think we should do this first.
Okay.
So this cracks me up today. I went to that Park Place, and under the celebrity section is Drunk 3PO.
Well,
with his little thinking man picture.
To be truthful, they do call Wish a movie right underneath it, so that's the standard that they're setting.
Talk about damning with faint praise.
Damn, that's pretty low.
I'm just saying. I sense a theme. So,
but no, he, the forces are against him. They don't want him to get to 100,000 subs, and he got demonetized today to try to ruin his morale.
Well, I think it's karma for tripping Pooh. Now YouTube tripped him at the 100K finish line. Is that too mean?
Honestly, with these two pictures back to back, it just kind of feels like a bit,
I know. I mean,
I like how Malty's like, was that too mean? I just equated Jay's fame and importance to Wish. So I think I walked so you could run, sir.
Jay's paying
Jay's the best of us. Like, I feel bad making fun of him, but I still do it.
Yeah, it should get resolved pretty quickly. Got ton like we all reposted it in our own ways. So.
I feel like everyone's birthday was like in the past couple of weeks and coming up soon.
Yeah, there's a crap ton of Leos in the 199 in the fellowship.
Shout out to the fellow Leos.
Oh,
hell yeah!
I mean, in December and January, there's not really much to do.
I do have 5 birthdays coming up on the 6th.
You kind of rely on something fun to do. That is not saying on stream, but yeah.
So the reason that YouTube gave him was for reused content. So normally they'll say that if you just blatantly rip something off someone else's channel and then put it up and not have any commentary, but
if you don't transform it, yeah.
Yep. And I don't think that that's the case in this. I think it's probably, it's a bot probably.
Right.
Either that or some sort of mass flag by a bunch of no names that are trying to get his channel pulled down for some weird reason.
Or a mix. Yeah.
And what's weird is he does still pictures and he kind of zooms in and out and puts some treatments on it. He doesn't really do videos all that much. He does videos, but he doesn't feature them in his. That's weird.
Most of the videos are scripted.
Mm-hmm.
Except the only thing that maybe I could think of is that Jenny Nicholson one that was like a 6-hour thing, but he did that on a live stream as well.
Yeah, that was still counts as a reaction video. He was talking and transforming it.
So basically, it's horse shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, we don't know anything else, so there's not really a whole lot to talk about there. Just thought it's interesting to point it out.
Save our Canadian bear.
Yep. What's the saying or the theory? Never ascribe to malice what can be ascribed to ignorance or negligence.
It's true.
So I think that's probably what it was. So
Probably.
by the way, Jen Saska is trying to get on your good side. She's going in hard in the paint there.
Dude, she's throwing love everywhere. She's loving every one of us. I love it.
I couldn't let that one pass. You got to call that one out. That's awesome.
Okay, so who is Jen or Sylv on their bad side? Be honest. It's almost impossible to hate those girls.
There's no such
Pretty
thing.
much.
They're living day brighteners. They really are.
when I saw him in Orlando, or no, it was Orlando. I think it was Orlando. So I think I met him twice. I was just kind of hanging out with Drew Outstanding and talking with everybody, including ABF. A lot of people I met for the first time there, and they kind of said hey, and they'd come over and said hey to me when I was close to him towards the end of the night, and they're really cool, man. Like they legit are like they're the real deal. They deserve all the success that they get, and then some.
Let's go, babe.
So
I'm gonna demote you, big dog, so that when I pull up chats, it doesn't cover Norman's face.
Oh, it's totally fine. Totally fine. I'd rather see Norman's face as well.
Because he's growing the beard back. We're not gonna get this, pretty smooth face forever. So,
can we get a beard update? I can barely see him. I want to solo.
There's a little definition right now.
It's been 2 weeks, right? Or is it only one?
Mine takes a little while. It's not like Beardo where you can just squeeze and it grows out like plasticine or something.
Yeah. And might I? Can you get me one square away from Norman? Because I feel like I'm beard shaming him right now. He got his like little fuzz, and I'm like, that's not fair. There we go. Sorry.
Now you're between two clean-shaven boys.
Now it's a Nagranol sandwich.
Yeah, we do kind of have a pattern going on. It's beard, no beard, beard.
And I do have my beard down here. Don't worry, guys.
I haven't shaved in 5 days.
Aw.
Well, that's new for Multi.
No, it's usually like 2 weeks before anything ever pops up. So I just like have an electric razor.
All right, they're trying to pull us in with the old Activision logo.
So we can't play the audio, by the way. So if you guys are screaming at the screen right now saying no audio, it's got that Prodigy song on it, and we can't play it. Otherwise, YouTube will.
Did it get hit last
not
time?
Be happy.
Because we did it last time and it was fine. Because it was a treat.
No, it didn't have that Prodigy song. It had some other generic thing going.
Oh, Nagranol in the chat says you're muted, by the way. Just so you know.
Yeah, video's muted.
I'm gonna kick Nagranol. No. So, but that's fine. We can just get a representation of it without the audio. But this, I've already watched this like twice to try to see some new stuff, and you kind of catch something new every time. But it starts out with like a throwback of Black Ops 1, gameplay. With all the old, weapons like the Commando, which is basically an M16, and the AK and stuff like that.
Well, they're putting in like Nuketown and things again, aren't they? So they're really trying to harken back to every Black Ops you've ever played. I think in this game.
They're showing off the new like Omni movement and like how you can jump backwards and stuff like that.
Well, they tried it a decade ago. Might as well try it again. That Omni movement system.
Yeah, at 115, there's an actual dolphin dive.
Oh, get out for real? Like an actual real one? No kidding. You're shooting going down. Well, let's go, baby.
Yeah, it's a dolphin jump out of the water. It's what's kind of funny. Yeah, there's a dolphin dive.
There's one. There's one.
That's where there's one where he like pops out. Also, it's kind of funny.
Oh,
there it is.
Yes, let's go.
The RCXD that was from Black Ops 1.
Oh, gee, yeah, dude.
You'd hear them before you saw them.
There's the Omni movement I was talking about.
Yeah, I gotta say, the most hype I have for this game is the zombies. Like, if they do sell like maybe like a $30 to $40 zombies mode, I'll probably just buy that.
Mm-hmm. So there's the old F-117 from Black Ops 1, and then as it flies over,
you drone.
you can see that it transformed into like the more futuristic one from the later games.
Mm-hmm.
So the entire video is meant to be like a throwback of, here's everything.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Oh, that's cool.
Love
Yeah,
how
that's
everyone's slot squatting at the end. I really appreciate that.
mhm.
So one thing I have to say is we watched the behind the scenes. I can't remember what it was, but they were doing a behind the scenes where you got to meet the crew. You can tell that they're competent and they know what they're doing and that they get along and like it's not like all these weirdos. These guys are like all they're talking about is how much love they put into the game, the 8-way sprinting, that's why I want to play this game. I haven't really been interested in Call of Duty for years upon years, but this one has really got my attention.
It feels like a COD that's putting fun above everything else. Sorry, Mo, I interrupted.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yes, let the men with the beard talk.
Got a Wild Hayden emerging.
A Wild Hayden.
Hello.
No.
How are you?
Doing well, actually. Picked up a new game today because of some controversy.
Oh.
Yeah. The
Concord?
So no, the Soulash 2. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Oh,
Grum's
okay.
was tweeting about it a little bit.
/2.
It's by this guy, Artur Simwarski or something like that. So he implemented a marriage and like childbearing system into the game. And the LGBT mafia went after him because they wanted homosexual relationships. And he said, well, the point of the game is to like carry on with a lineage. And, I don't know how you do that.
Bigot.
And they lost it. And his reviews went from, it was very positive reviews, dropped all the way down to mostly negative, and then got reverse review bombed and is now back up to mostly positive.
All right.
So yeah, I decided to pick up the game and check it out, and it's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's a pretty cool little indie game.
All these campaigns are just not working out for like these other side now anymore. It's
No.
just, there's too much backlash happening. I think it definitely kicked off with Hogwarts Legacy, but you just can't bring out those mass flag campaigns anymore. It doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like if you take the bread and circuses away from the populace. I think it really pissed off.
Here we go.
Yeah.
That was actually perfect transition to another story here.
Sweet.
So this is a screenshot that I took when the game first came out. I posted it in Discord and was laughing at it because it said LGBTQ+.
interesting.
And then this
Political.
one I was befuddled by also. Political? Why would you put that in a game? Why would you put that as a tag? Who's
Well,
interested in
that is a user defined tag, so it could have been anybody from either side adding that in, just to
right?
be fair.
But I
But
suppose
how is
that
it
I suppose
political?
political reps in with the whole LGBTQ plus bullshit.
That's
It
what I'm
doesn't-
saying is that this tag is political, so they're just adding this one with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
So, but they removed the LGBTQ plus because I think that the game can actually decide to remove tags, and if you go to it now, it doesn't say any of that. It says colorful.
It's colorful. We all know what that means. Come on, guys. We know what that means.
That's better.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing for me is so the all-time peak, which is launch day, was 697 players.
Ooh.
And you had
Ouch.
both Insomniac Games and Ben Studio tweet out. They said, "We're playing this game with people over at Ben Studio from Insomniac Games." And if you look at the total amount of people that work at Insomniac, it's about maybe 500 to 600. So let's be reasonable and say that just half of them were playing Concord. And then you go over to Ben Studio and it's about the same amount of people, and let's be reasonable. And let's say half of them were playing Concord on, which by the way, all these studios, they get those games for free because they work with PlayStation. So they get access to every studio's games. So that 660 or 690, depending on what you're looking at, is probably mostly just devs that work for Sony.
But Norman, you have to look at the upside of this. They're finally practicing what they preach in making games for themselves.
That's all they're making them for, yeah.
Yeah.
This is absolutely the most. This is so pitiful and so embarrassing that every person who wrote a positive article about this game before it came out, talking about how it's going to break barriers and appeal to new audiences and all that stuff, every single one of them should have to walk outside and trip on a banana peel and eat shit at a random point in the next 7 days.
So how do the reviews look now? Has anybody looked at them recently?
I mean, we can look at them together.
Yeah, there's
Is that
70% on
safe?
Steam right now.
From a CDK site.
Mostly
Steam
positive.
points.
By the way, people, if you're in the chat and you don't check out Steam and Amazon's crap, but their reviews are amazing. Like the best reviews are the funny reviews. The best one on Amazon is the one they used in the submarine, the controller. They're like, I want to return. This doesn't work very well. I got a few of my friends went to go see the Titanic and our submarine imploded. 1 out of 5 stars.
There's like $150,000 watch on Amazon, and the reviews for it are the funniest thing you'll ever read.
Seriously, like get your ass into the reviews, people, and read them because you're missing out on a gold mine of comedy. It's awesome.
But I honestly think this game is one of these cases where it got positively review bombed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So.
Oh, and this is one way you can. This is a positive review that's on here that I can tell is bullshit. Scroll up for a second, please. ABF. There's one right. Stop. You're good.
This one.
This one. Here's how you can tell this is bullshit. I didn't expect to play this game for 4 hours straight. I can't believe I almost did this. The next sentence proves that this is bullshit. A bit about myself. First off, nobody says that in a review. Second off, I'm an avid COD player. Second off, nobody says that. Nobody says that. Jera Neptune with 297 products on your account and 5 reviews. Go kick rocks. Go jump in the lake.
Yeah, I'd love to see what those accounts are. He probably gets those random games for $1 from fucking GOG. Or not GOG.
No,
There's
don't
one
hate
site
on
where you
GOG
can
like
basically
that.
get shit games. I bet it's all. Yeah, let's see what Jared Neptune. I bet he blocks his account if he doesn't.
Oh, dude, it keeps going.
Wow.
This game has
Good
so much
Lord,
games
all right.
I didn't know I had, and then it keeps going.
It's not like COD or Overwatch or Destiny. It very much
I think
has its
that's
own
herpes.
feel.
Not like Overwatch?
Yeah, like wet diarrhea has its own feel, but I don't feel it more.
Well, it's the diversity. You didn't know that you needed that, big dog.
Can we
Is this
please see
news
what
to
his
you?
games are? I'm praying that he has not.
See,
his
7 people
account
found the review.
I want to
funny,
see
only
what
4
his.
found it helpful.
Please.
Oh my god, it's a
Oh
first!
my God.
Yeah. All right, let's see what games he has. I
He's
love checking
currently
the games.
playing Concord.
Oh,
Borderlands 3.
Look at Arlie the skeleton, the guy that.
look at this guy says he's too gay.
And by the way, that was from like 2 years ago. So legit. So let's see what kind of games he owns. Let's see these wonderful
Not
games.
just
that he
games.
has.
Where do I go for that?
On the right, it's under badges. You can see what
Right,
games he
yes,
owns.
games.
Games.
What
underneath.
here?
No, like
No.
you
So
have
under badges 297.
currently in game. Go down into underneath that.
Oh,
games.
I see.
Oh
I'm
boy.
afraid.
So he wasn't lying. He's got Call of Duty and Destiny.
Well, everybody has Call of Duty and Destiny.
He basically has all the games.
Gotham
Gotham
Knights.
Knights!
Boo.
Gotham Knights.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide
Boo.
Squad.
He
There
has
it is.
more. He has nearly as much time in Suicide Squad as he does in Fallout New Vegas. What the fuck?
Now that-
What
This
is
guy
That
is
that Fallout New
Avengers,
Vegas thing was a
RIP.
one-time playthrough. Only
Oh.
59 hours. Are you serious?
This is actually
outta
the
here.
modern audience. This person right here.
Oh wow.
We found him. We found the
I
one.
think so.
The one person.
He's
This guy
played
just
some good
buys
games on
every
here, but he just
Just buys every
doesn't.
single one.
This
though.
isn't a good
Far
game.
Cry 6.
No,
I know.
Oh,
Okay, 15
Oh,
hours
I-
on
Hey,
Grand
hey,
Theft
at
Auto
least he's got the
5.
original
Yeah,
Beyond Good and
That's
Evil.
ridiculous.
I'm calling
He does.
sus. Nobody puts 15 hours into Grand Theft Auto.
Dude,
Nobody
you're
does
so
50
right. That's
hours,
really weird.
That's weird. That honestly.
yeah, I have 2,000, almost 3,000 on just on my PlayStation.
To be
And-
fair, this could be his 5th copy of the game that he's bought.
Maybe.
Only 11 hours in COD
In
Black Ops 2.
Wow.
with 22
He's an
achievements.
avid COD
Yeah.
player. Okay.
Yeah, he said he's an avid COD player. That's the first Call of Duty game. Well, there is the Call of Duty.
10 hours
He's
and
the
Master Chief.
modern COD player.
Yeah.
He plays games for about 10
Here, let me go
hours
back
and then
up.
fucks off.
Let's look at the playtime now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very casual gamer.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
right.
the fucking
Mhm.
pay to play, spin to win fucking
Oh,
Call of Duty.
Yes.
Baldur's Gate 3, 105 hours. That's about how long it takes to beat the game.
Yeah, a playthrough.
142 in Cyberpunk. I guess my respect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Can't even load the thumbnail. It's so shit.
PG3.
Okay. So this seems to be just modern audience, but is gamer at least as far as
Okay, so
you know, some of the
okay.
basic games.
no,
go.
this account is a bullshit account. It's peppered with good ones, and it like he's been around for 14
all
years.
played
Sure,
bad
he
games.
could have bought the account. You don't know. It could be.
I
a
think
six-
this is
54
this
hours
might
is
be
the
an
Suicide
account of
Squad.
someone who's like sponsored because like it seems like he's done one playthrough, so he probably works behind the scenes fiddling his fat, like just writing a review for some like horseshit magazine.
yeah, the play.
He gives
the play hours are
everything
too
one
homogenous.
playthrough and never goes back to it again. That's what it seems like to me looking at these play hours.
Just to give you guys an idea of Suicide Squad, it was essentially 2 hours of content spread across 10 hours, and that's it. So he's put in another 40 hours on his own just playing that fucking game.
Well, he's shilling for the
This whole thing is
the
just so
corporate
sus.
companies.
The hours are weird. The amount of the games that he plays are weird. They're homogenous. There's a lot.
I'm
of ones
telling
that
you,
are
this
all
is
the
modern
same.
audience. This is
No, but I'm saying this is
one of the 12 people.
I think this is a Husk account. I think he bought an account off of eBay because you can do that, like a high number account.
That sounds
And
like
I think he
Maybe.
inherited a lot of this stuff. I guarantee you that's probably what happened. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
What's up, Static? How are you?
Kind of static.
If you look at if you go down and hit all reviews, I had one pop up. It's boring, ugly, clunky.
Yep.
Yeah, fair.
Speaking of achievement unlocked, Nerd Wars just called me Moanon. He's saying I'm being
Moanon.
Yeah, so the man who wears a tinfoil hat just said that I'm too much of a conspiracy theorist.
Here's one I've got pulled up. It's from I'm Mr. Wheat Wumbo. It's not recommended. 1 hour's on record. Refunded. Says I get a little rush out of dangling money in front of bad games before ripping it away.
No better
Very
game
good.
deserves it.
Very good.
So I don't know if you guys caught the thumbnail with the hilarious Concord characters in them, but I wanted to give a shout out to the Bugle Daily. I asked him if I could use some of his AI generated Concord players.
Oh boy!
And
Amazing.
Why didn't I get
Some-
access to that one? That was great.
R2D2 was a
this one's
lesbian?
new,
No,
actually.
BB-8 was.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
one's new. And he's got some hilarious shit. He really does. Got the
Oh
He is
no!
awesome.
Burqa
Ooh.
Concord player.
Overweight glasses, burqa. Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh.
You need to
All
follow
of-
this.
Oh,
one.
Oh,
no.
there's the wheelchair. There's the wheelchair.
There it is.
Akimbo machine guns, though, the submachine guns. And check out this.
Oh my
like
God.
The little walking
Read
sticks are
all through the
guns.
beard.
But I
Yeah,
think
they're
it like
little
shoots
Nerf
ping pong
blasters.
balls or
That's the
something.
best one.
He's
I
got
like
a
those little
beard.
foam
folks.
balls.
He's got a beard.
You know what that is? That's the leftover blackness
full
from Big Dog
beard.
Jake. That's what's left over.
That's like
First I thought that was like those
They
were
exercise the
something
worst
wild.
parts.
He's in the wheelchair.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm glad I only got the good bits of black.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then he plays a game. He's like, 3 of these characters isn't real.
I only know that one's real because it reminds me of like last year when there was this big like feminist push to get into Warhammer, and I'm like, I guess that's what a feminist Space Marine would look like. It would look absolutely horrific. The green one in the top right. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's there. There you are. You know, Codex
That's
Astartes.
Literally a
talking about-
fucking troll.
That's one
yeah,
of the ones that's
it's
in
horrific.
it. Anyways. He
where's
does
the
great
lie?
stuff. You have to
Where's the
stop
lie?
him. Maybe I can here I'll put the
That does look like KVS actually from Outlaws.
If you guys want, I can palate cleanse this real quick with the Soulash game that I was talking about. If you guys are curious.
Yeah, bring it up.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's do
All
it.
right, give me 1 second here.
Oh my. Let's open Twitter and don't translate his post.
Look how problematic white guys.
Oh, my God.
Kim Belair's Anchor
Oh, you
Baby.
can't show that on YouTube.
Oh my gosh. I got one more I need to show from him.
Oh, let's do it.
Dude, I'm
Very
telling
good.
you, he is top tier. He's one of the best, if not the best. Yeah.
He's so good. Oh yeah.
I admire him. I followed him as soon as I saw like 2 or 3 of his memes. He's awesome.
He was one of the first 10 X accounts that I followed when I made an account, like last year.
Nice.
And it's just cool to be following the Daily Bugle. Like, come on.
Oh, absolutely.
The Bugle Daily.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man. I will bring you pictures of Spider-Man.
Okay, so this one, this is that the game that I was talking about that the woke people tried to go really hard at today.
Hit Control Plus a couple times. It's a little hard to see.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like Dwarf Fortress, but
there we go.
It's similar,
More even.
So it's like a top down. So you travel around the world on this overworld map, but then so you don't really have a character yet. It's early access. It's just an icon. But it's an RPG. You can build your own little settlement.
Very
invite
Wimworld-esque.
people to move there. Yeah, it's very it's similar to Dwarf Fortress. Man, I've been having a lot of fun with the game so far. I haven't gotten into some of the heftier mechanics that are in it yet, just because I keep being killed by wolves at like level 5.
Right.
But I am having a lot of fun. You randomly generate a world. So like if we jump over here, so you randomly generate a world, and then you create a character to go into the world. And if you die, you can just create a new character to play in the same world, or you can make a new world. It's like $18, something like that. If we go down to the reviews here, so
really is one guy.
It's one guy. Whenever you make the world, you time lapse it by like 50 to 100 years or whatever to let the like roads be built and stuff.
Oh, that's
right.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty neat.
It's a small game too, 600 megs.
It'll run on anything. Very good.
Yeah, you could run this game on a potato. So the dev that made this game said he wanted to make and didn't bend the knee to the cultists demanding he add something he wasn't interested in favor of the mechanics that he was. This made the cultists big mad, and they started review bombing the game. I'll play more when I have time, but as of now, I'm giving a recommendation based on the dev standing up against mobs. Let's see if we can find some of the negatives, because some of them are restart a game, no world, no character, time wasted.
Okay, let me jump in real quick for people that aren't initiated with Steam comments. Okay, you see where you see like the icons underneath? There's a jester meme. The money you spend on Steam, for every cent you send, you get a point. So people are using the money they have earned. So if somebody puts a jester in there, they're using points that they have amassed that they could buy profile pics, borders, anything with. They're spending their rewards points on your stupidity. And that's
we
why
have
it makes it
another
even better.
story where we're gonna go in depth on that one here next, Mo. But Hayden, I wanted to say this reminds me a little bit of Factorio. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do. In fact,
the developers, I guess, I don't know. Someone came out and said that they were Trump supporters, and they were like, "Hell yeah, we are." And then everyone started negatively bombing the reviews. So then the people that actually play it heard about that, including myself.
Yes,
and
they all went and got their Ritalin refueled, and then they sat back down, and then
Hayden,
they
if
played
you
the
go to
shit
the
out
one
of
at
it.
the top, Reformed Rabbi Woodrow Wilson. So right at the top.
Great
right
name, horrible take. Yes, it's up at the very top, upper rank.
was excited for this, but turns out the dev is a bigot who encourages the harassment of queer players.
I really don't care what a harlot says, honestly.
Oh wow.
Game had potential. Too bad the developer is a homophobic bigot. Played Dwarf Fortress or Caves of Cut instead.
Ooh, wait until that person learns about the creator of Dwarf Fortress.
They're selling it to me. They're selling it to me right now.
I know, right?
I want to buy it.
Homophobic dev. Don't give him money. I'd already bought it, or I'd get a refund. Like, yeah,
2.8 hours. He
tons
could.
of this stuff.
He could have.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this person bought it today. 4.4 hours on record. Dev was well within his rights to not add gay marriage. That's not a big deal. Okay, so that may be a legitimate like criticism.
Well, he did
but,
refund it as well, yeah.
Banning a dude who politely asked from the forums. Nope, because he didn't ban anybody. And then going on a tirade on Twitter comparing gay people to Nazis. Turn this game I was keeping an eye on for the future. Yes, that you how long ago did you buy it? It's been what, 48 hours you have for a refund? So this is a fake review.
2 weeks or 2 hours, whichever comes first.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, the game Soulash 2, like I said, I'm having fun with it. It's like $18. So if you guys want to go check it out, you know, so far, I'd recommend it. It's fun. I haven't gotten into a lot of the, more of the complex aspects of it. But hey, for a top-down kind of, roguelike style game, it's been fun so far.
So has anybody played the like advanced Dungeons and Dragons on like the Intellivision or like really old versions of that game on the computer? That's what it plays like, to where you can't see what's coming up until you travel farther into the tunnels and the dungeons. Yeah, so it really has that vibe, and that's pretty cool because that was one of my favorite games that my friend had when in the 80s. So I kind of like that. I like that. I love roguelikes. They're fun to mess around with.
Jeez, Tomac. My God.
I'll definitely.
I have
throw
a
some
bajillion too.
Yeah, but 1 million Steam points. You get 100 per dollar. That implies you spend $100,000 on Steam.
Yes.
Good
No,
sweet
that's
Lord.
not true.
Okay,
'cause
Nerd Wars-
You get bonuses for certain stuff. I think.
Yeah, it's still. That's
Nerd Wars. Some of us have them connected to our wrists, and some of them have them in our lap by another man. All right, that's the difference.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Pew, pew, pew.
If you're gonna aim for the king, you best not miss.
The king? That's a bit self-righteous.
Okay. If you're gonna aim for the court jester, you best not miss.
There you go. That's better.
All right.
Well, Mo, do you feel like reading in your SJW voice?
Sure. Let's go.
Yeah. Are you sure about that?
I am.
Okay.
So that was just his voice.
Because you were talking about the little jester. Look how many gestures this dude got.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Oh my
That's an achievement.
God.
That's good. Black Myth
I can make
Wukong.
this
Oh,
bigger.
nice.
I haven't refreshed this because I'm afraid this dude is gonna like legit delete
Okay,
this because the comments are legendary.
way it
Holy
lasts.
shit!
Okay, so how much here? I'm gonna go into Steam real quick, and I'm gonna see how much a jester. How much is a jester? I think it's 400 points, right?
I spent it earlier on one. It's 600.
Oh
Or
my
no.
It's a so
God.
basically, if you spent $6,
Yeah,
so
600 and the creator gets 300.
Let's do the math. So, all right. So, how much money in gesturing have we spent here, people? Let's do some finance, shall we?
Also, there's a whole bunch of hilarious laughing ones too.
Okay, so 600.
You have to pay for those as well.
Yeah.
There is $2,238 worth of gestures.
Oh.
Woo! That's rough, man.
Shit.
All the
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of like people like, yeah, good job, awesome, and then you get a bajillion gestures.
Yeah.
That first line is just fantastic. Before you
Yeah.
fly off the handle and call me woke, hear me out
Yeah,
first,
bro.
okay? Okay,
So he's
hear
talking
me out.
about Black Myth Wukong. He's
He
upset.
doesn't make it through the first paragraph before you just start laughing at him.
So here's my thing. He's talking about marginalized people for centuries. I'm like, you need to go look up some history on Japan and China.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh,
Wait until you get to the
no, I
the
actually-
second last sentence.
I actually have a
Jeez.
screenshot of comments of exactly that ready to
Oh,
go.
good. I was gonna
so.
say, I was like, these idiots. And I love how they do false equivalents. They're just like, before you call me an idiot, let me tell you why I am an idiot, but I'm going to do it in a way that makes you think that I am dumb and that I think that I am smart. But let's go. Yeah.
Wait, real quick. Can you see
Yeah.
if this was edited? Because there's a spot in this first paragraph.
Yes, it
that I
was. Yeah.
highly suspect
22
was
hours ago,
edited.
though. So it was
from
edited.
women.
It was edited around the same time that it was posted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
I
the
think he changed a certain word from women to another
No.
word.
Come on. Come on.
Maybe.
Because that's what they were all saying on Twitter. They
Yeah.
were like, "There's not a single woman," and now "woman" isn't in this review, but there is something else in it.
But apparently there's not a single pock in it.
Yep.
Exactly.
A
Jen.
single pock.
Korea's on it.
There is.
Pock.
There-
Interesting. Also, you capitalize the O and the of World of Warcraft, so I don't care what this guy says, regardless.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Before,
Well,
Come on, nerd. It's capital W, lowercase o, capital W.
and then he
Gotta be honest.
lowercase his YouTuber. This guy's retarded. Confirmed.
I gotta be honest, my first impression after reading this is this guy's incredibly racist. Like, he wants to come over with his Western ideologies and inject this into a Chinese-made game. That's is shocking. What a racist,
Unacceptable.
honestly.
let me share the window this time.
Unreal.
Well, there is a boss in the
Stop
game
Asian
called
hate.
Non-White. So
Non-white is it?
yeah,
Check
his
out
name
the-
is Non-White.
Check out these comments. why do you people keep adding me? Because I think people are like sending friend requests.
Oh yeah.
And Spilly E says, I want to have a general discussion on your review of Black Myth Wukong since I'm a POC Asian. Are we considering people from China and or Asia, I think he meant to say non-POC, due to the fact of their large population compared to the rest of the world? And then SJW says, a POC Asian? I'm not sure what you're getting at. What do you want to say? And he says, you argued on your post about Black Myth Wukong going towards the right with no person of color characters. And he says, yes, you have a counter argument or something? Yeah. Are we considering Chinese people in the game as non-persons of color? Asians are practically whites, is what he says.
That's it. Black men are white adjacent, Asians are white. That's how it works.
Yes, apparently Chinese, Japanese, Korean people, they're just white people that are concentrating really hard. So,
yeah, there's a little bit of pigmentation going on because they're squeezing it out.
Yeah, they're like...
What's up, Shock? How are you doing?
Hey, Shaka.
Live long and shock.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that you see with a lot of these people whenever they go in and they start voicing their opinions. It's just like, oh, we found the real racist. All right, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you for outing yourself.
Because they can't get 2 periods into a paragraph without saying something
Do we know
incredibly
how much
racist.
Wukong this guy has played?
Let's see. We can find out, right?
You should be able to, yeah. Ooh, Steam
Yeah,
profile
see,
0
I've created...
and private.
Oh,
private. What
boo.
a pussy. What a pussy.
That's
Probably
why they
'cause of
wanted to
all
add
the
him, I guarantee
right-winger
you.
attacks.
Oh, it's up
No,
to
you know what?
431 now. Bruce.
431.
Based on just the title of this review, I don't think this guy played at all, and he probably started getting called out because, again, Mo, if you're willing to use your LGBT voice like this is a review worth reading because, every like third line you get a laugh line, and he just doesn't break for applause.
Well, let me
I
just
can do it. It might take a while, but
let me
I can
just
do
summarize it just for a second, though, because okay, so he's upset that there's no POCs in the game, and then in the second paragraph, he says a single one. They could be in it for 5 seconds, and it wouldn't hurt you, would it? It's like I was thinking about that for a sec.
I think you have to read that first paragraph to get the impact of that.
True, but I just wanted to point that out that he wants 5 seconds of some POCs. Imagine if they put 5 seconds of POCs.
He's a black
the
person in it for
goalposts,
5 seconds.
Of
so he's
course.
not
the
happy.
goalposts would be somewhere else.
And
Kinda
that's,
weird.
that's exactly it, ABF, is that it's the goalpost. They have nothing, so they just need something, anything, even if it's just 5 seconds, because then they have the in, and then they can move the goalpost, and then they
this
can
just
attack
tells
that
me
point.
that he hasn't played the game because I'm only about maybe halfway through chapter 2, and I have not come across a single human at all. It's all anthropomorphic animals, people with like fire swords and shit, big giant babies, rock monsters, giant frogs.
Well,
I've
I
not
can
come
say
across
this.
a single human being.
Chapter 3, you do come across some. Well, they're not actually human; they're Yaoguai,
Right.
but they're
Right,
in
there you
human
go.
form, right? So you do come across a couple of them, but it's not.
It's pushing the boundaries, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a,
Mo,
here's
are you
the
squeezing
here's
your
the,
testicles yet?
I am like, how much do you want me to read? Because this might
Just do the first paragraph.
I was gonna say, okay, here we go.
It's pretty long.
Here it comes.
You should not have supported this game. Before you fly off the handle and call me woke, hear me out first, okay? There are groups of people out there who have been marginalized for centuries, and we live in a time when which past wrongs can finally be righted. It's baffling to me that you can play a game knowing that not only are the devs proven sexist, but they refuse to include a single iota of diversity in the game. What would it hurt to have a person of intersex traits in the game? Why would it be bad to have a single POC in it? Just one.
Question. Norman listed off a great deal of mythological creatures that you run into in the game. I would love if this Alan person actually played the game. I would like to list, I don't know, take 10 of those various different mobs and put them in front of them and say, okay, can you tell which gender each one of these is? And if one of them is or is not intersex? Kind of curious, actually, because we have freaking Yaguai. We have creatures that turn into other creatures. We have babies that are 50 feet tall. Like, come on, dude. Seriously? Seriously? And I know I'm saying seriously as if I don't know what the fuck is going on. I absolutely know what's going on, but this is just so asinine. It's so asinine.
Alan earned 11 more gestures on that reply, by the way. He just can't get enough gestures.
Well, here, why don't we just go ahead and
Someone
add
brought
another
up
one
Concord
now?
in that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we doing here?
Oh, I already gave it. It won't let me do it again.
Oh,
Here, I'll do it. I will
Big
do it in
sauce.
your stead, sir. You got
I'll
it.
do a hilarious.
Shout out. God bless it.
431.
Mm.
There, you want me to drop the link?
No.
Do it.
Put it in the private
Do
chat.
it. Come on.
Private chat.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Private chat. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
There it is, baby.
No, I'm not telling everybody
Nobody
to go over
goes
here. Hell no.
No.
But yeah, this is funny because this goes on for like a lot of posts. 90 pages.
Because they are Netflix or Disney.
All right, give him my gesture. Let's go, baby. Fuck it, 600 points.
You
whatever.
get a
Done.
gesture, and you get a gesture. Just Alan, though. Actually, Alan's retarded. So
Yeah, I was. I spent way too much time reading all the comments on that earlier. It was
reviews are funny,
funny.
dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Get on there. Get on there, people. Let's go.
Well, as a palate cleanser, should we watch Stalker 2 trailer?
Stalker. Let's do it.
Yep.
Mm.
This is the one in Chernobyl, right?
Mm-hmm. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
You'll see.
A good man is always on time for lunch.
Who said I'm a good man?
Richter, and the guys from the detention center. And me.
You guys not hear
Scar.
any audio?
No, we can hear it.
We can hear it.
So you've seen an anomaly outside the zone.
That's why I'm here.
I've heard the rumors, but never firsthand. And I've got a funny feeling there's more trouble to come.
Jesus.
This is the dark side of the zone. But there's another. The shining side. It's here all around us, but we cannot see it. I wonder what's out there. Eternal spring? The Klondike of artifacts? A new home? Or our heart's desires? We want the shining zone to reveal itself. Oh, shit's gonna go down at the Institute. Ha.
Looks good, man.
So stoked.
It does look pretty good.
Yeah, I watched like a little gameplay walkthrough. I think it wasn't Gamescom. I think it was just before Gamescom. But it looks like in terms of stealth, you genuinely have to watch like every step you take. You cannot mess up once.
Mhm.
You have to really have your eyes open, looking out for trip wires and any other sort of traps and things. It looks like a very in detail, a really good game. I have to say, for a very small team as well.
Yeah.
I think it looks great, but that was the first time that I've actually seen that trailer. And I don't think that trailer is going to bring in any new players that never played the original
No.
Stalker.
Agreed, because I was asking myself questions. I was like, I'm not really seeing like what's the draw.
Yeah, that didn't really
But I
tell
know-
you much.
But I never played Stalker 1, so I am the
Right,
newbie.
exactly.
I mean, I'm the normie here.
It was some gameplay.
Yeah, I think when he was walking around in the first person, that was some
Yes.
of the gameplay.
Yeah, that was kind of disappointing a bit when Gamescom because it was all very quick, very flashy trailers, but they didn't have a lot of content in them.
That's been a common complaint about conventions for fucking ever. My gosh. And especially since Stalker 2 is about to come out in November. And I mean, the first trailer that came out basically had roughly the same amount of content. And that was like 4 years ago, I think, when the first Stalker trailer came out.
It's 2020, I believe.
Yeah. So I don't know why they're not showing any sort of gameplay. I don't know if they're trying to entice people in the sense of how like a trailer for a horror movie might entice people, because that's kind of the vibe that I got watching that. But I agree with your point, Hayden. I agree with your point, Multi, that if you've never played the Stalker games before, then you're just seeing this like what is happening. What is happening? That you don't get the stealth, you don't get the fear of having a busted ass weapon and 3 rounds of ammunition. You don't get the weird story beat of why he's walking through a hallway and he sees people that are basically comatose with screens flashing static on them. That would make no sense to you. I mean, granted, most people who play Stalker have never like gotten all the endings in it and have no idea what the story's about anyway. But still, they should have shown more. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, because if you know about Stalker, you know it's horror, and that gives you a horror vibe.
It does.
The problem is they don't even show you anything to give you a hint of a scare. Right.
And also the thing with Stalker 2 is obviously it's the same map. You're in the same place. So they have to really push it in order to sell you Stalker 2. It's kind of like with Spider-Man, you know, they added in bare ways to travel in the city, those web tunnels, the web wings, whatever else. They have to try and sell you the same map again. But I'm not sure if it's going to work this time with Stalker 2.
Yeah, what do you think, Malty? Being somebody who never played it, like, what are your thoughts on that trailer, and like, does it drive you to want to play the game at all, or?
Talking to y'all makes me forgive some of the things that look a little bit put me off about it. But since because I didn't get the fact that it might be a horror game, there might be something ethereal or otherworldly going on with it. I didn't get any of that from that trailer.
Yeah,
it just seemed like old war stories, and like if you were trying to put it down into terms, it's like, okay, so it's like maybe like a Far Cry mixed with like a SOCOM or Metal Gear like aesthetic, where you have to like rely on stealth and it's a little bit more gritty than normal. It's like, that's what I would say. But then the way that y'all talked about it kind of makes it seem like that trailer did not represent the story or the gameplay whatsoever. So I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that the game is very close to finished, really.
Really?
Otherwise they would have showed more, right? When is it?
Well,
actually, no, wait. Is it
It's coming out in
soon?
November. It's coming out in November.
Yeah, they should only have to do polish to it. That's the only thing they should be doing.
You can 100% gussy up a freaking bad game. Obviously, bad games, bad movies. The trailers always look good. You can show stuff. You can put like if it's horror, you can have the heart beating with the tunnel vision to kind of convey horror. Like there's ways you can spruce it up to kind of convey that. That just seemed like a Call of Duty killer kind of game intro.
No,
it just wasn't much. It was just kind of mid. Yeah.
What it was a trailer for fans of the previous game, and that's it. They're not bringing in a new audience. Now, they had a massive audience with the first game, but it still went under a ton of people's radar. So I don't know why you wouldn't try to widen out your net a little bit and show a little bit of the horror, show a little bit of the jump scares that you get, stuff like that.
Well, what I want to know though is, do we get to play it for free since we sent all that money to Ukraine?
Bazinga!
And that was going to be one of the other points I brought up, is that the game was basically, for all intents and purposes, done and was supposed to be released. And then late February 2022 happened. And I think much like any person or group of people who is creating a product and they're staring at it constantly for years, they psyched themselves out. They started rethinking stuff and they started changing stuff, and they changed way too much. And they realized, like, we're going to have to push this back even further than we thought we were going to need to. Isaac.
Yeah, they're a bit young.
Is it going to be on Game Pass? Really? I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's going through Microsoft, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
McCock's profile picture.
Dude,
For the last year, it just
That's the funniest
it
thing.
never gets old. Ever.
It's the best. Never change that.
Never change.
Stay golden, pony boy. Stay golden.
But yeah, let's move on to our next topic.
2 seconds.
Dustborn. You guys heard about this game?
Okay. I am convinced that this is not a game. This is a Marxist / neo-Marxist training tool. Because if you've seen some of the shit coming out of this game, it's insane. It's just a manual for what the cultural Marxists do. That's all it is. And then the bad guys are super based.
So this
He's like, we
game-
don't like that kind of music here, or something, right? Go ahead.
Well, no, Hayden is onto something there because this game was actually funded by a European Union grant.
Of course.
And this is said to be the wokest game ever created.
Dude,
You know
with
how we
powers
thought
like
600, we thought 630 concurrent players was a lot. Well, wait till this comes out.
Okay, so you got to pull that picture back up. I gotta say something.
Oh, sure.
I'm not a
Here we go.
litigious person, but
Sure
I do
window
not.
this
I do
time.
not appreciate. I don't appreciate them using my likeness in the backseat there. That's fucking. I'm suing for defamation.
Mo, you
That's
just fed the meme team.
I don't care. I think I got, do I got a lawsuit, Chet? Do I got a case? I don't know. I know you're not
Your
lawyers.
tit sag more than that, so maybe your face, but not the rest of it.
Damn!
Jeez.
Someone call an ambulance.
So in this game,
call a hearse. Holy shit.
they end up getting a character in this game. That robot right there that you see standing next to him. That robot is the one who ends up driving the car and cooking for them, or in other words, doing all the menial tasks while they fight the fascists and make music.
So this is
They
it's
can't
not
drive.
only a
Look, they're
manual.
choking themselves while they're trying to drive.
So it's not only a manual as to what revolutionary Marxists want, but it's also showing them what could be, i.e., fully automated space communism, where you have robots that are doing literally all the manual labor for you. Interesting.
Yes, and the fascists are the ones that are running everything.
Yep,
Like
it really is.
they're like
Well, they're the
fleeing
ones that are
across
more
the country
organized,
or
so.
some shit. Like, it's crazy. This is not a video game. This is a Marxist
it's not.
training manual.
There it
That's
is.
all
As
it
of
is.
writing, 24-hour peak 77. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
I had it here.
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
It's out.
Doing great.
Wow.
Look at
I'm
those
considering
numbers.
buying the game just to download it and have it for whenever they inevitably fucking pull it.
You should do it. You should do it just like that other guy who wrote the review.
Wait.
He's like how he appreciates dangling
ABF.
money in front of people and pulling it away.
You
Can
know
you
what?
go
You're
over
right.
to that inverted spike? Did that go down to 0 players at one point?
I think the game went down or something
5
today.
players.
The
Wow.
server died.
Yeah, I
It's
was
a
gonna
single
say,
game though, so that
exactly
didn't make
2
sense to me. Maybe maybe the Steam servers were having
Oh,
issues.
there
I
is
have no
zero
Yeah,
idea.
I think that's
players.
what it is, because if you
Yeah.
look on the whatever the other shit game I already forgot was,
Yeah.
Concord, they
Fuck
had the
is
same
this game
issue.
25 gigs?
Yeah, there's a dip right here
Yep, they
too.
had a dip.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the servers went down, or maintenance or something. Yeah. Okay. Nerd Wars has confirmed.
Which isn't. Do they do maintenance normally on Mondays? I think they do for Steam, don't they?
Sometimes they're down. Sometimes they're just down. Like,
Yeah.
So here's a
no
question
other
I have: like, can we see the nationalities, or like, what time zones are able to access it? Because going to 0 means basically the server for the entire country was down, and that's the only country that was playing it,
I
right?
don't
Yeah.
compare with other. Nah, I don't think you can. I think it just gives you like your
Yeah,
concurrence and stuff,
that going to 0 was probably an update because it did pick back up. But I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I'm saying
51 people in a 24-hour
2
peak.
p.m. on Monday. If you go to Concord, it was down too. So I think the servers were down.
Oh,
and
yeah, Steam
In
might
terms
have
of,
been.
in terms
And
of
this
time
is-
zones, Multi, you can extrapolate that yourself. Like with
Right.
Black Myth Wukong, you would find out that that 2 million concurrent number was happening around dinner time in China. So
And this is Eastern Standard Time, and at 2 p.m. on Monday Eastern Standard Time is when the weekend sales end and the midweek sales begin. So very well might have just been Steam flipping.
I think it was just. It does it sometimes where you can't sign in, or you just get a really incredibly slow sign in.
Oh my god!
So
No, but that's what I was asking about. Is like 4 different countries, even though it's the same company and it's the same platform, they have different servers for separate countries. Do they have different servers for separate countries, or is it all just one big conglomerate? If one thing goes down, the whole world goes black.
That's very
well.
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
Whenever
that's where I was coming from.
There was a game that came out a couple of weeks ago that I bought on Steam, and no, it was whenever I picked up the first Descendant. All of Steam went down as I was starting to play it for the first time. Every Tuesday, Steam does an update.
Yes, it does.
That takes the entire system down, and the reports of outages go through the fucking roof for it.
Yep. It happens not very often, but it does. So
in the private chat, I put a clip there from Madame Savvy, who subjected herself to this last Friday. That's probably my favorite one. If you just I'll put it to like 1.5x speed because it's only 5 minutes of gameplay, but it's excruciating.
Let's see here.
Fuck it, I'm buying it, and I'm going to download it just so I have it.
Oh my goodness!
Okay,
I've heard Savvy. I've heard Savvy. This is unconfirmed, but I heard she said she wanted to go outside and get a suntan. She loved the game so much.
Whoa! Whoa!
If you know, you know.
Before I play the clip, I'm gonna switch because Hypnotic said on his last live stream, if we make $1,000 on this stream, I will play Dustborn. And right after he said that, I dropped a Red Bull, and I apparently inspired the rest of chat because I didn't even know if it had 1,000 or not. I was on Gooch's stream, and then Hypnotic hopped in, and he basically says, "Fuck you, ABF."
Fuck.
So ABF went the Corporal Hicks route, nuke the site from orbit.
I gave him the old Skeeman Patrick, and then he says, "I blame you." But yeah, this game is something else. I actually watched I hate to admit this. I watched like an hour and 45 minutes of Savvy's stream.
Look at her face, though. That looks like
I bought it, and I'm downloading it now.
Oh,
yeah, she's been through the ringer.
No, I mean, like she looks like her soul died from playing this game. Yeah. She looks. Usually, she's full of life and she's vivacious. Right there, she's like, she literally just wants to go suntan.
Get a suntan.
Yeah.
Just a screenshot. Just a screenshot. The graphics look like that Second Life game from like that old ass episode of The Office.
Holy shit, dude!
They're like, "Oh, Jim, you gave yourself a guitar."
Wow.
Yeah, I'd give it the old 1.5x speed if I were you, ABF.
Yeah? All right, let's do it.
Yeah. There you go.
How long is the clip?
5 minutes.
Well, now it's going to be about 3.
3.5. Can't hear anything.
No audio. Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
audio.
shit. I forgot that I was doing windowed. Hang on a sec.
No. Dang it.
Because when you're doing windowed, you can't share audio.
I'm going to download this game and transfer the file over from this hard drive to the new hard drive whenever I get a new computer, just so that I maintain a copy of this game. And then after it fucking disappears, I'm going to fucking stream it just to remind everybody it exists.
If you own it, you own it. On Steam, they can't get rid of it. Like DuckTales Remastered went off because of licensing issues.
Oh, really?
And I can still play it anytime. They cannot legally, well, maybe they can, but they don't. Like, you can buy it and you can keep it. Like,
I do love the idea of Hayden just cold storaging a shitty game for future generations.
Exactly what I'm fucking doing.
Well, we'll talk. There's a better way to do it.
Kids play this game.
Yeah,
it's the worst
it really
game you'll
does.
ever play in your life.
That's like putting a fucking Dodge Neon in a time capsule, you know?
Yes, but that would be if everybody hated the Dodge Neon so much that they were buying them and burning them, or if they were just like setting the car lots on fire. Like, that's
I'm one of
what
those people.
this is.
That's what I owned in college. Yes, burned them all. No Dodge Neon left behind.
Look, the Neon
Wiped them out,
SRT4 was
all
actually
of
kind
them.
of cool.
No, it wasn't. Shut up.
Oh.
Honestly, I think I might rather play Dustborn for the
Yeah,
rolls.
I'm not watching the Crow at all.
I'm so upset at the new Crow. All right.
A Tomac coming
I
with the
hadn't bought a
original
ticket to the
shitty
Crow,
game.
but I bought a ticket to Dustborn,
This
baby.
is what I watched on Friday. I did not go to the cinema. I went into the store and I bought this on 4K, and this is what I watched.
Good man.
There
It's
you go.
Love the
glorious.
soundtrack
It's
for the game.
glorious. Yeah.
All right, Hayden, are you ready to
Game
get a
movie.
sneak preview of what you just purchased?
Yeah. Let's see.
All right.
Hey, ma'am. Where are you from?
Deflect.
What can I help you with, officer? Relax, ma'am. This isn't an interrogation. Just trying to be your friendly neighborhood justices.
Bro, they actually literally did.
All right, pause.
We walked up to them.
Like, I just want to say what Savvy said. I have not seen this clip, but yeah, it does seem like they're just trying to be pretty friendly. Like she walked up to them and
Yo.
initiated conversation, and like
They're just doing
I
their
don't see any
duty.
issues.
All right,
All right,
keep
go
going.
ahead.
Something to hide. Nah, just kidding.
He's a big kidder. You just never know what he's gonna do.
Could I see
That's a
some
woman?
ma'am?
Ma'am,
Fake ID.
he assumed gender.
Pax. Is that Mexican?
We don't see a lot of Pacificans in the provinces. What are you people doing in the Republic?
Wait for it.
Ma'am?
We're a band touring the provinces.
What is this dialogue? The groupie?
The groupie? No. Lead singer.
Where'd you play last? Anywhere we might know? I don't think there are any big venues in the provinces.
John's Bar and Tavern?
Didn't the Spanish-speaking fella say something like Pete?
Pete's Pool Hall, that's it. You guys play different places?
No, I got them confused. John's was a place we played back in Pacifica.
Okay.
Terrible
What is
dialogue.
this dialogue?
Because there's been reports
Oh
of
my God.
Deviants associating with anarchists.
By the way, it does not sound like it's 1.5. It sounds normal speed. That's the sad part.
Which
Game
they
does
did.
develop speaks,
Which
like-
she did.
We're patrolling and checking with travelers if they've seen anything suspicious on the
Which
road.
we've been suspicious. Like deviant mind tricks.
Haven't seen anyone matching that description.
How about that fella you're with? The kid dressed like
The black kid, he your cousin?
The
or
black
something?
kid. Capital letters.
What?
Oh,
That was just a
okay.
description.
Okay, you guys need to keep your eyes open for deviants.
What is this fucking
They're
acting?
monsters. I heard their babies come out wrong.
What?
Born Without Faces? I missed that one. Hold on.
Babies all come out wrong.
So it's making us. So we fucked with them. We lied to them. We did commit crimes, and now we have to do this.
He has no respect for you. The man just insulted you.
You see that? It was a trigger.
No, keep,
I love
keep
how there's
going,
actual
understand.
built-in gameplay for triggering. Yes, thank you, ABF.
Oh my fucking god, look at the caps. Your mansplaining is starting to piss me off.
yourself. You should be thanking me.
We are the misinformation.
Get ready for this.
Oh my god. Stop resisting!
Like I said.
Stop resisting!
Marxist training tool.
Oh my god, I didn't think they were actually gonna double shoot, but they did.
Justice weapons are technically non-lethal.
Look at that piece of
Can we
shit.
get
right
alopecia
there.
out of here, please?
Okay, can we address something? Pause it real quick.
Oh, please. Can we pause it for
The
a
blonde
sec?
woman says, I heard the babies come out all wrong, and then this mess comes running up on the right, and it's like, okay.
Oh, just a comment on Idaho Mac. There is actually an option in some parts of the game where you can press option 4, triggered, and it's like
Yeah,
their
wasn't that what
superpower.
she hit? I think that is actually what happened. It happened really quickly. In
Yeah, there was
Windows
only
1.5.
one option to choose,
Yeah.
but if you waited for them to keep talking, you actually waited for them to say something else, and
Mhm.
then you could get triggered by it. That's unfucking believable.
You can also cancel people in this game, which apparently works as like getting them off the map for enemy types. Like,
Oh my
it's just
God.
ridiculous.
So literally committing genocide against types of people.
Would you guys say this is the wokest game ever made?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think so too.
Looks like it.
Pretty safe.
I think they were going for it.
It feels like a fucking parody. Like if somebody
It
was
really
to say,
does.
"I'm going to take all the wokish shit and put it into a game and make fun of it," this is what I would make.
Where's it triggered, Gunho? It happened. It was like that big red thing that came up, but since we're
Yeah.
going at faster speed, it went by really quickly. But yes, I'm also triggered.
Also,
I love how the female cop goes from like, the blacks come out all wrong, and he's just like mansplaining. I'm like, because that's how a woman like that had that, like she would like, because that's the swing that would happen if you just brought that up. You know, jeez.
I mean, if she was talking to me and I had a non-lethal, weird, futuristic taser gun, I'd use it too.
Comac, is that a real thing? Is there a depression quest?
Depression Quest is ABF. You don't know about Depression Quest?
No way.
You don't know about Depression Quest?
No, what is that?
Game?
Oh my god!
That sounds depressing. I don't want to play it.
Oh my god!
I feel like that's what we're doing right now. We're on a
Everybody,
depression quest.
everybody has homework. After the stream tonight, literally everybody who's listening to my voice right now, after the stream tonight, go sit at your computer, take a deep breath, open up your favorite search browser, whatever, Google, Bing, I don't care what you use. Look up Depression Quest.
Edge.
Look up some gameplay on YouTube. It is insane. It is
I'm
literally
writing this
insane.
down.
If you
I'm-
have
I'll
any like
I'll
grain
give you
alcohol
5
next to you,
minutes, but go ahead.
if you have any alcohol with you, chug it. Pour out as much as you're able to take. Chug it as fast as possible. Google it. Pull up a video, and then just let yourself become drunk extremely fast as you watch it because it is absolutely hilarious.
Brother, I'm
Whatever.
gonna get really drunk because for the GCA we have to watch fucking Rings of Power. And this little thing right here, no, I'm not getting plastered before work in the morning just to watch some horse
Wait,
shit.
when does
thing.
Rings of Power come out?
It's out now, right?
26 or 29? No, 26
3
would be
o'clock
tomorrow,
in the
29.
morning on Wednesday night. Well, Thursday
like-
morning.
It's Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday
we're gonna
morning
watch
at
it.
3 a.m. Yep.
We're gonna watch it Thursday evenings after Phantom, Crease, and Big Dog are done with their stream.
Oh, shout out to us.
Man.
Yeah.
And I'll
Watch,
just be
for the homies.
lovingly holding ABF somewhere in this pose while we watch.
What are you talking about? I'm helping.
Oh yeah, we're gonna suffer together. I know. I mean, it's gonna build us stronger. We're all just gonna like Mexican standoff.
Yeah,
Like
and,
these
while,
two
and
guys
while
did.
Malty's doing that, I'm gonna nicely massage his solar plexus with my.
Yeah, McCock, is that a good one for a watch party? Maybe we should do that.
Oh yeah,
Just kind of tenderize it a little bit.
Yeah.
Heard about that.
that actually is a good suggestion for a watch party. I probably would watch it with you guys.
It would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
What makes you say that, Isaac? I don't know what you're talking about. Where would you even get that idea?
Well, he might have watched the video that we released right before the stream started.
All right, I'll get Hoodie on that. Hoodie, are you down? Corn Boy, yes, I believe they are.
That's kind of the point, Corn.
Yeah, there's also a third thing involved as well.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not for you,
But you'll have to Google it to find out.
And it never
Should we watch the
fails.
rest of this?
Up to you. I mean, there's a lot.
Go ahead, man.
All right, you guys.
Well,
Are you guys done taking a break?
All right.
All right.
Let's go. It's here the whole time.
2 officers just killed each other.
This is a code red incident. I gotta contact the authorities immediately.
Wait, code red? What does that mean? Can I get past?
Hey, Betty. We want to order more food. The customer always comes first, right?
So we committed
Oh,
sure, of
crimes.
Course. What do you need, Toots?
There's 2 dead bodies on the ground. They're ordering food.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want?
Betty, there's really no good way to ask
Just
this.
take all the
but
cupcakes and go.
More officers are going to show up and ask about what happened, and they can't know we were here.
Oh, hun, it sounds like you're in a real pickle, huh? I'm sorry, but I can't lie to those officers. It's against
But you
my
technically
program.
did nothing.
Even if I
You
could lie,
technically
it's
did
still
nothing
legal
wrong. They
to
shot
do
each other.
this.
Why are you concerned?
However, if I run a self-destruct program, my data.
Why
will
would the bot say
Oh
that?
my god, they're gonna blow it up.
Hang on, I'll just kill myself real quick.
Are you
Yeah.
offering to
Why would a
outsource
robot
it?
ever tell you
You will
that?
be remembered in the coming revolution.
Terrible.
Tick, 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 tick,
Someone
bang.
say yes or no to self-destruction.
Are they trying to do Fallout levels of fucking humor?
You'll have to self-destruct, Betty. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize, hun.
No one
It's
gives a
no
fuck
bother
paint
at
tool
all.
size.
Just give me 1 second here, and I'll just.
And then she
Where's
just
the
does that.
explosion?
That's it.
Oh my god.
That's the end of the clip, folks.
Unreal.
I agree with Savvy. Where's the explosion? I wanted the
Yeah.
shrapnel to cut that black bitch's head
I
off.
just want to point out, this is very important, that there was literally built into the story a mechanic of you will be remembered in the coming revolution. Now go take your own life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Literally
Like I said,
written into the
Marxist
story. That makes
training
me
tool.
so fucking angry.
It's
I could
not
knock
a
a
video
tree
game.
down my forehead. Anyways,
So Savvy played, I think it was 7 hours and 20 something minutes of this game.
Jesus.
In a single stream.
Look, if she's
Or
not getting into
FNG,
heaven for
yeah.
that, you're not getting into heaven, period. I'm just saying.
In unrelated news, she won't be on Tuesday night's main event tomorrow.
She'll be
So
getting a
she-
suntan.
I was gonna say retaining that just came.
She posted on Twitter that she bought one of those like treadmills that goes under your
Yeah,
desk.
walk
I assume
pad.
she has
Oh, yeah, the little
a
walking
sit stand
treadmills.
desk. And I said, well, at least you have you can exercise while you play the game again and see the other outcomes. She replied to me with no.
Oh, I love how Isaac and Cornboy are on the same page. Cornboy's got the right idea. Though. Yes, you are correct.
It's a winning math.
Oh, man.
I don't know for what reason either. It's odd.
Hmm.
Well, they probably didn't
Jake
pay
could
for it
figure it
anyway.
out.
So.
Now, I'm telling you, if Trump wins the next election, that game will be ripped off of Steam so fast.
Really?
Because it is just Marxist training manual. So
No,
that bitch is going in cold storage, and I'm bringing it back as soon as it's
Let's go,
fucking
baby.
gone.
Mm.
I know Saints Row is still available. These people have hubris like no other. So
Yes, sheer fucking hubris.
That's true, but I don't want to risk it disappearing out of our grasp.
And I will teach you the way, sir. You cannot
Well,
just
hey,
copy
no
the
risk, no
files over.
biscuit.
That is not how you do it. I will teach you the way to keep it fresh. Put it in cryostasis.
Yeah, well, what I'll say about Saints Row is that it's definitely coming from a company at the top.
I just wanted to bring it back to Concord just for 1 minute. I thought this was an interesting post that Grums put out. It was basically saying all these journalists are like, I can't believe that Concord isn't doing better. It has all these positive reviews. And it's only like a $40 game too, by the way. And
Yeah, it's not even a full price.
yeah, and people like
But
PC
hold on,
Gamer.
a $40 game where every other game in the genre is free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or $10 or $20 to get to the premium tier, like Counter-Strike or
Right.
PUBG or something, where you don't have to pay much to get to a permanent tier. That's
Yeah.
And was this a made-up story? Was this like a total fake thing, or did I actually see a legitimate story where there were people complaining that there was no good Rule 34 on the characters because they were so ugly?
That's
Was that bullshit or was that real?
It is right here.
Oh my god, it's for real! It's not a joke.
not
Holy
a joke.
shit! Unbelievable.
there's a Rule 34 website.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
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 Usually,
there is
Google
a
searching
Rule
Rule 34 is just like you lose all your faith in humanity. But
Unbelievable.
So, I mean, you could tell by the characters that Bugle Daily was making as to why there's not a Rule 34 for any of that. So
They've already broken so many rules. Why would you want to follow another? Oh my god! Wow.
Yeah, they picked the wrong gimmick for that game, I tell you. Like, 'cause that's what you have to do with these hero shooters. You have to have something that stands you out from the rest. So, like, Marvel Rivals, I'm actually looking forward to it because it's free and every character is going to be available at launch. And I'm a sucker for Marvel
Oh,
characters.
shut up.
And then with Concord, it's like, oh, well, we got these funny characters that like hot sauce, and we'll give you a cutscene every week or so. That's just how you can sell a game on that.
who wants to
Yeah,
corrupt,
we all believe that, Sophie.
Who wants to
All you gotta
corrupt
do.
Sophie? No, I actually think that she doesn't know.
Rule 34, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Google. Turn your safe search on.
Oh,
No.
No,
oh,
no,
God,
no,
No.
Let's
don't
give
do
her the
that.
PG
Yeah,
version
Okay,
right
I
now.
will. I will
The
give.
PG version is rule number 34 of the internet. If it exists, there is porn of it.
Mhm.
Correct.
If it breathes, there is porn.
I mean, that's just dictionary right there. That's dictionary definition.
Yep, that's
Well
as,
done.
that's as clean as I could keep
And
it.
Sophie, don't go any further. Just don't bother.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Sophie.
No, she memes on me all the time. I want you to search it, put your favorite show, and put Rule 34 after it. And then I want you to cry, and then I want you to report back. So,
Wow,
You're
no.
evil, Mo. You're evil.
If you can cry into a graduated cylinder,
Hey.
so we can measure how sad you were.
I
That'd be
didn't
great,
I didn't
thanks.
throw the first punch, all right? I'm an equal opportunity lender. All right. I'm a
Equal rights,
habitual
equal lefts.
line stepper. Yeah.
Oh, so you're a Dustborn
Habitual line
player, right? Okay.
I like getting triggered and making robotic diner waitresses blow
Hey,
up.
you take that back out of the universe.
No.
Just go to Meme Wars and search for Isaac, and you'll find it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You already have it in
There's
abundance.
crazy stuff in there.
Yeah.
Well, here I can.
Oh no! Why?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no, my folks.
No. This is a bad
please don't.
segue. I don't know where it's going, but it's not going to be a good
I
place.
don't know where it's going either, but Isaac keeps making shit about me. And Nagranal, by the way.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So Nagranal posted himself with like monkeypox or some shit, and then
Oh,
Isaac
that's
photoshopped me in there. So
That's monkeypox.
Get on your wrist.
Nice skin.
well, I mean, when
He
you're
got-
all the way in, you know.
He got friction wounds from vigorously moving back and forth. So it happens.
There you go. Are you
There you go.
happy? Isaac?
That
Are you
is
happy?
Rule 34.
Oh, where
I'm
is
just
like
happy where you can put a bunch of pictures of dudes hugging each other.
I love how I love how Nagranal is like full resolution, and yours is like something that was taken off a flip phone from 2004. That's when memes get goated. I was gonna
Well,
say. So
since we're already showing those, here's another one.
Oh,
This was a
very
profile
good.
pic of that.
of Alan?
Alan?
Oh no, it was the other
Yeah,
guy, the
Alan.
Concord guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Alan? Oh no, it wasn't
Yeah,
Alan. This
it
was the guy that
Yeah,
had his
before.
games open. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was
good
like
one.
he's a furry.
The
Yeah.
guy who had
Right,
more
that's
time
a
in
really-
Gotham Knights than New Vegas. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I will defend Gotham Knights to the end.
Yes, but come on, having more time in it than Fallout New Vegas? Come on.
Yeah, if you're a
but-
Batman fan.
Gotham Knights is a good game. I think I played it on my 360 when I had it, or not my 360.
Oh, son of a bitch, we got more.
The
You know,
dude barely
wait,
made it
way
out
back,
of Good
way back.
Spring before he stopped playing New Vegas.
No.
It falls into the category of a good 6 or 7 out of 10. If you're a Batman fan, maybe
Yeah.
it goes to an 8. But yeah, it's nothing major, but it's a good, solid game.
I love
Nice
how I'm
rack,
the one
Maldi.
driving because I'm the host and I'm also the one choking myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the important part. You're the one choking.
Oh, and I wanted
You
to
seem
point this
very
out earlier,
happy.
but the
Yeah, I
steering
was gonna
wheel
say.
is a square.
You should have made Nagranal the one
Holy
with
shit! I didn't realize that.
Okay,
because
the
he's got the
steering,
monkeypox, you know.
very important. The steering wheel is a square. What major car brand is the only car brand that makes their steering wheels kind of square shaped? It's Tesla. These
Yeah.
people hate Elon, but they
Uh,
gotta love Tesla.
No,
Sorry,
because
Volkswagen
Elon
kinda
is
does
the
it,
main
yeah.
car manufacturer whenever the fascists take over.
Oh, very good, Hayden. Very
Yeah.
good. Oh, very good.
This isn't funny,
Write that down, write that
everybody.
down.
It's not funny.
Quiet, Jess.
Yeah, it's not funny.
We're having
No
more fun
one's, no
making
one's
fun of it.
laughing.
What it looks like is happening here in this meme is that Mo's doing something to Malty and he's just had enough of it.
Off the Dustborn.
Looks like I'm giving myself a lefty and Mo's enjoying it.
Oh,
How dare you infer that she has 2 arms, you bigot?
Oh, I'll just say since ABF is driving, he can't contribute, so he's just like, fine, I'm gonna choke myself, try to get something out.
Malty really does look sassy. She looks like every woman on a road trip ever. Like she's like these fucking assholes.
Rule things.
At least he didn't use the AI multi.
You know what it looks like? It looks like I came
Oh,
too
God,
soon
I
because
forgot
Malty's like fucking a. We're in a rest
Yeah.
area. I didn't even get off. Yeah. it was
Thanks
like-
for explaining the joke, Isaac. I didn't get it either. All right, I'm getting out of
Everybody
this
in that car is enjoying themselves except for Nagranal. It's just like, well,
Oh, the multi looks like he's kind of got a resting bitch face going right there, doesn't he? Let's see here.
Yeah.
Kind of like
no, but I'm
every day
saying
of my life.
I'm
So
looking
is,
at
like
Malty.
staring at Malty.
No,
Like,
yeah,
hey.
because I got mine. I'm like, hey, 38 seconds, and Malty's like, should have been longer. And then
Nagranal just looks like
Nagranal said, wishes it was him. So.
Naganal's begging ABF to turn the child lock off so he can get out while it's still moving.
Oh man.
What a
Yep.
cursed show this was.
369.
I almost bought that Route 96 game too. Never did. Almost played it.
Ooh, that's awesome. Real Wade. Wait, your name is
Teal Game Boy
awful.
Color.
Nation Game.
Yeah,
Real Wade
Teal
Nation.
Game Boy
Wait.
Color, the epitome of the '90s. Awesome.
Oh my god! Guess what I bought today? So
Game Boy.
Night Saber, who Jesus,
Go on.
It just sounds like sniper, like a silencer.
Oh man,
Wow.
you guys are fucking killing me.
Dude, there's some bangers in the chat, dude.
8 seconds.
Oh man, I'm like crying. Holy shit.
I'm saving that one. All right, my cock. I'm
That's
stealing it. I'm copying the text. I'm literally Control C, Control Ving this one. That's good.
So if you guys have, I'm sure you guys have seen him around. Night Saber, one of the
Peace.
Later, John.
awesome members of the Fellowship.
Amazing, yeah.
He hooked me up with a store local to him that had a limited edition Halo Green branded original Xbox console.
Oh, nice.
Hell yes.
Nice.
So that was the first console I ever bought with my own money, and it got stolen from me several years ago.
Oh,
No, dude, my wife had the same thing happen to her. She had an Xbox and it got stolen. Like,
Yeah. But he hooked me up with one, and today I finalized the payment, and it is out for shipping tomorrow.
Let's go.
Along with the original controller, the
Let's go.
Xbox. I bought
green one?
6 Xbox games. Yeah, the Halo Green
Dude,
limited edition console.
$300 for a shitty one, like a one that's kind of beat up on eBay. I just looked it up. They're
Yeah. And I paid $400 for one that's like really good. And then plus the halfway across the United States shipping with an extra controller thrown in by the game or by the store owner.
Oh,
Cool.
6 games, and yeah, that's on its way now.
Oh, yeah, I was
Awesome.
talking with Night Saber during Beardo's 24 Hours, and I was
Yes.
because one of the things I talked about was like I'm so close to pulling a trigger on the Xbox 360 again, so that I could get X-Men Origins Wolverine, because that is by far the best definitive Wolverine experience you'll ever have. And
Really?
then- oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he just replies in chat and says, "Where are you? You in Scotland?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I'll send one over to you. Just let me know."
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Yeah. Night
That's
Saber
amazing.
he hooks people up with shit all the time, and he put me in contact with the store because obviously, like, that's a little bit more than just getting a game, like buying the
Right.
whole like limited edition console and all of that. But he
Yeah.
put me in contact with him. I was on the phone with the store owner today. We got everything ironed out, and he was like, "Well, if I ship this halfway across the U.S., like if something happens during shipping," I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's not on you. Like I trust everything that we've got going on," and went ahead and pulled the trigger on it.
Dude,
So I'm excited for it, man.
Tomac with the absolute truth. Crimson Sky is one of the most underrated
Crimson
games.
Skies, High Road
Is
Revenge.
like it's
Let's go.
steampunk. It's fun. It's amazing. It's the best. It's the best game. It's one of the most underrated games on the Xbox.
Oh yeah,
So
it's
like,
fantastic.
seriously.
Particularly.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, quick question to the panel: Who actually likes the Duke controller, the big controller? I personally love it.
I like it.
I like it. I think a lot of people have a lot of hate for it for like no reason.
But it
Yeah,
rests
no
so
reason
comfortable.
whatsoever.
Like, your hands
I
don't
hate
have
it,
to. Your hands don't have to crunch. They rest like this. So
Yeah.
they're just kinda
Thank you.
wrestling on it.
Thank you, Mel, for
Yeah.
pointing that out. And I like it because my
I
thumbs
love
don't run into each other if I'm like strafing right and turning
Yes.
left. That's
I
why I
love
like
the
it.
Dukes. And
Yeah,
nobody
that's
likes them,
nice
so they're
to-
dirt cheap even to this day. It's
Mhm.
just like, fine, I'll take it. I'll buy some
And
more.
you could
Yeah.
freaking hang an elephant with the cords that they use on them. So they're going to be fine.
Let's see here. I do have something else for us.
Oh, that's
So-
another one, Isaac. I've considered pulling the trigger on a DS Lite as well, just to get access to those old Pokemon games. Like, yeah.
Oh boy,
dude, I can, I could
Have
probably
you guys
get
seen
for
this
like
clip?
$5 to $10.
I
What
have
is
not. I have not seen this.
Oh,
This is the new,
get ready for this. Yeah.
This is the new Ubisoft
Yeah.
Star Wars game. Check out this stealthy takedown.
Oh my god.
Bonk. Whoa.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that.
The omnidirectional mechanics, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. It's on par with Black Ops.
I just
Yeah,
love the
that was
idea that
good.
a stealthy takedown from this like 100-pound soaking wet person dressed like Han Solo is to just make a fist and backhand the person. What if they're wearing a helmet, idiot?
Yeah,
Come
but
on.
they know how to hack. They know how to hack Unreal Engine. You
Well, no, that was shown in like some of the trailers before.
It was in one of the
He
trailers.
uses
They
on
did it to a
someone.
stormtrooper.
So
wearing a
I got it.
Helmet.
She was
Just go.
dragging the body into the bushes. That's what we just witnessed there.
Oh,
He's
interesting.
gonna feast on his
Yeah.
cock.
See, Gun Home Mac gets it. If you're thinking like docking, indeed. That's
It
why
really
I don't like
is.
it.
No.
That's why I don't like DualShock or DualSense controllers because the thumbs are too close. I don't like it.
Now check out
do it.
this one.
I don't like PS3, but I
So
don't mind
she's
DualSense.
standing in the middle of a bunch of enemies.
What a joke.
What are they even shooting at?
They're shooting at the other two civilians that are there.
Dude, the freaking speedster shooter is shooting blanks. It's like nothing's coming out of
nobody's
the
shooting
gun.
her at
Blink,
all.
blink, blink, blink.
Holy shit. This must be on brain dead mode. It must be.
Journalist
yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
Journalist mode.
Because I have talked to someone that has played this. Oh yeah, that says from Mr. Matty Plays there. Mr. Matty Plays, if you guys don't know, he ripped a new one today. It was quite a good review. But I've talked to someone that's had their hands on Star Wars Outlaws, and they said you have to turn it up to the hardest difficulty if you want to have any kind of fun with it whatsoever.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
But so I was gonna say, and I'm by no means trying to defend Ubisoft or Star Wars Outlaws, but what that looked like, the potential, what was happening there, because we didn't get any context, was there may have been a situation where the civilians instigated a fight and then they don't come after the player character
angry
until
with you,
you do something as well.
That,
So-
that did look like what it was.
That because as soon
then.
as they shot the one on the speeder, the other ones did target the player character. So just saying, that could be something that's framed poorly to make it look worse than it is. Not saying that it's in any way good, and it's probably just as bad as we all think.
Yeah,
No,
so
I
from
thought the same
what I've
thing,
been
too.
told is that there are some interesting systems in the game. It's just that the combat's boring, the story isn't very drawing in, and there's these weird cutscenes that they'll do. So they have these like fully pre-rendered cinematic cutscenes where KVS actually looks pretty good, and then they switch into these sort of in-game rendered cutscenes that look terrible, that shows you with that sort of the butt chin going into the square jaw. It looks terrible.
Right.
And
Interesting.
what I was told is that the world itself is pretty much flawless. Like if you played what was it, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, like that game was beautiful, and it was basically the same thing here. There's hardly any popping going on, and you're talking about a big lush world filled with all sorts of greenery and wildlife going on and things. So that is quite a feat in itself. But yeah, in terms of the actual gameplay, people are not enjoying it. And then I heard a story about the wanted system, how it works in this game is you'll have like death troopers that are set up at an outpost somewhere, and you have to go and find them and kill them, and then and slot something into like this sort of radar so that calls off the search. But it's not like GTA or anything where death troopers will just come after you. You have to go and find them. It's really weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to point out that the reviews are starting to come in. Norman warned me of that today, and I started digging into it. And Eurogamer put this out: "Death by 1,000 Huts." Kind of a funny play on words, but yeah,
imagine the smell.
It does
Oh my
seem
God.
like
I do like Grum's reply. Did you not get invited by
Yeah.
Ubisoft to Disney this year? Ooh,
Yeah,
very good. Very good.
I think this was originally a post from him. No, maybe not. Whoops. But I think he was pointing out that you're not you're not going to get invited by Disney ever again because you put this out. Also, is what he was saying.
Absolutely.
So,
yep.
Maybe Disney, but what I've actually heard from Ubisoft is they're quite good with taking criticism. Like they don't really care what you say about their game. They'll probably send you a code for the next one.
No, I'm not saying that it would be Ubisoft. I think that Disney themselves they would hold a grudge for something like this.
And they're well known for that. Disney's well known for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there are a lot of reviews out today, and some are mediocre and some are bad.
Yeah, they're all like on Metacritic. They're all sitting at the highest ones are sitting about 78, 77, going down to mid 60s.
Yeah.
So it just seems like it's just very middling. Just what a shame.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a shame because it's a game and it's a Star Wars game, and as much as politics might be what they are and developers might be what they are, it's never a good thing to see an IP just be absolutely trounced. It's never a good thing to see a game come out that's bad. It always hurts a little bit.
If there is anyone out there that is actually wanting to buy this game for some reason, I'd probably wait till Black Friday or Christmas when it'll be 50, 60% off.
Oh yeah, because how much is it right now? It's a full price game.
Oh yeah, full-fledged.
And to play it early, you had to pay upwards of $15 or $115, right?
Or you can subscribe to Ubisoft Connect and pay £10
Right.
and you get the Ultimate Edition day one, which is quite interesting.
Buy into the rental service.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like that when it comes to gaming. I think it's going to water things down like Netflix did.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, because how many people are just going to subscribe for 1 month, play the game, and then ditch it? That's what they'll do.
And it's only going to be a matter of time, in my opinion, if it really takes off and a majority or even a plurality of gamers start using just subscription services. It's only going to be a matter of time until they're going to have subscription service only content for the game.
Yes.
And that's the most obvious thing to me that's going to happen. That's going to be the next break.
Well, their entire point of doing the subscription service thing is that they can deliver a subpar product and still report good numbers to their investors.
Right.
And that's the whole goal with all of this stuff, is to get you to just sign up to eat the fucking slop that they're serving you.
Right.
It lets them play with two different knobs. One knob controls how much they charge you on a monthly basis, and the other knob controls how much money they put into the product that you're consuming. And they're all the bean counters are gonna find the exact right one to where they can give you the least amount for the most per month, basically.
Yep, and have the largest number to report up to the shareholders of, well, we have X amount of people playing this game, and this month we have X plus Y amount of people, so give me money, please.
Yep, exactly. It's all formulaic bullshit, pad the numbers stuff.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because then they can say every game that somebody has put out did well because they had this many subscribers while the game was out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever people could have been playing something that was good.
Of course, yeah. When this game released in April, we had X amount of millions of people sign up for a subscription service.
Now, McCock, fuck, you get everybody with their name every single time. That's a little bit different, okay? I actually give Steam a little bit more leeway. A, they do not charge you monthly, okay? Which means if your credit card fails to charge or whatever, you don't lose everything. And also, they've proven themselves to be very, very fair. Like, they'll let the most dog shit leftist games on their platform, and then they'll let Alex Jones put his freaking game on the platform. And whenever someone says something about it, they just ignore them. So I don't know. It seems like one of the best places for gaming right now is
as long as they're not bending to either side and they maintain that neutrality, that's the good thing. That's the best thing you can hope for out of Steam.
Yes, indeed.
The environment is just different there, and God forbid if Gaben ever dies, I think everything will go to shit. So
for sure.
You can say that again.
The minute he dies, which I mean, let's be real. I don't know what the guy's weight is looking like these days, but like for a long time there, it was not looking like he had a long time left. So
yeah,
let's address the original meme for Steam. Valve cannot count to 3, but Gabe sure as hell can at dinner time. He goes for thirds and fourths and fifths. So
yeah.
No, that's
And-
totally fair. I get it. Yeah.
I mean, you got to wonder, like, same whenever we talk about Lord of the Rings and R.R. Martin, right? It's like, how long does he have left before the project is just dead in the water?
Right, exactly. And much this is something that people have joked about in media for years now. And there's probably a very good case to be made that if something were to happen to George R.R. Martin before he finishes,
Commonly?
that there would be like 30 people who have PhDs in his work, assemble all of his notes, and put together probably a decent final book.
Well, decent, but the problem is that everybody with the fucking PhDs these days got indoctrinated through the fucking Marxist schools.
That's true.
Like
that's
they,
true.
they
But
that's what we run into.
But if you're somebody who just gives a shit about Game of Thrones, and believe me, I've met them. There are people out there who basically only care about that. That's like the only media they consume. They have a tunnel vision. They don't really care what outside influences there might be.
I
And
hope so.
I feel like that's what the situation would kind of be like. Just like how nowadays still there are Tolkien scholars out there who, again, their personal politics and their external environment doesn't matter. They only care about what Tolkien would have done. They only care about what Christopher Tolkien would have continued to do after his father passed and things like that. There's people like that out there that are like us, that really, really, really care about the media that they consume, and regardless of their own personal feelings and regardless of their external environment. They
Scholars
care
in the
about
true
being
sense of the
truthful to
word.
that. Yes, indeed, Norman. Scholars in the truest sense of the word.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm right there with you, John. I try to hold off. I would rather just buy the game on Steam if it's available. I don't
Yes.
like the idea of renting.
I personally check GOG first because if I can't get a physical copy, I want a DRM-free copy. But Steam is, again, like ABF said, they've proven themselves over many, many, many years. I mean, they were basically the first ones in to make it popular, and they were so popular it literally changed the way that games were developed and pushed out.
Well, and the way that they ran their entire company, basically.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's fascinating. If nobody knows, look into what Valve's corporate structure is like. It's extremely fascinating. There's basically no company out there that operates the way they do, with basically these small independent cells. Very, very interesting.
Yep, it's decentralization, like in its truest form, as far as a company goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. The left hand doesn't have to care what the right is doing if you know that both hands were brought up the proper way.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Nerd slap, hail.
Nerd slap.
Hope everything's okay with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed, sir.
Agreed.
God bless you.
But yeah, maybe we should wrap it up here.
All right.
Malta, you got anything you want to shout out?
I'm about to. Well, never mind. It's already been promoted everywhere except for the GCA Discord, the video that's already released today. I feel like there's one I need to do tomorrow. It's slipping my brain right now. But obviously, Wednesday nights, you can catch us late and gay with the GCA. Always a great time. Always a blast. And other than that, yeah, it's just, the normal grind. Keep the channel alive. Have fun doing it. Be based and never fucking apologize for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, baby.
Bam.
Hell yeah. Are you based, Mo?
I am so based.
He's based at the power bottom.
Hey,
Sorry,
I got mine.
based.
If that picture we saw earlier, we're all in the car. I got mine. Don't be salty.
Sounds like you were based in something else.
Look, when in Rome, I say when in Rome.
38 seconds is all it takes.
Yeah, like based, like when you baste a steak.
BST.
I based myself up an upside down chair with 3 of my other friends. That's what I'm based on.
Where can people find you, Mo?
On the chair. No, I'm just kidding. Late and gay with the GCA. hopefully, Superman, no green rocks. He's still dealing with his appendicitis stuff, dude. He's got to wait another month from now. He thought it was gonna be a month, dude. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Not kidney stones, not there's a bunch of afflictions.
Banhammer.
But he's just like, yeah.
Phantom kick.
Banhammer indeed. Prayers for him. Obviously, he's a good dude. Other than that, just doing some stuff on the GCA. I'm gonna try to pick up on my own channel, Mozamboni.
Oh.
Fucking
Oh, look at the other one. There's another one too.
Yo,
It's
Pops
like,
is giving a bit of a hawk too on.
I know
Sophie
who
did
made that.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's right, Sophie.
Good job, Sophie.
At the gay bar.
I want to take you to a gay bar. Let's talk.
Is someone doing Hot Action Cop?
Oh, like Fever for the Flavor?
Yes. So I was like, somebody was singing that.
Yeah, Reluctant Rebel. I'm gonna start doing Reluctant Rebel again here. Oh, there we go.
No
Man,
means
Yopops
no,
is really getting
Yopops.
around.
No means no.
Yopops is
What
like
did
the
Yopops
village
do?
bicycle over here.
So would you rather leave Mordor or get in this situation? Choose wisely, Western man.
Jeez.
Mordor, would you rather hang out with Sauron or would you rather hang out with the Yopops blowing into your ear? Whispering sweet nothings.
Well, I mean, technically, this is forced perspective. So, like, I know he's way shorter, so he's not actually doing it. But if you ever did get that close, just a quick uppercut, problem taken care of.
Very good.
But you guys look so in love right there. I don't know. It looks
No, Sophie,
anyways.
no.
I look so in love that I'm not making eye contact. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you're
love,
like-
Mo. Is that you and your wife's relationship?
That seems to be the theme of you in relationship. Gay
Read the body
relationships tonight.
language.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks-
You just don't look. You just don't
does
like anybody.
look fairly grapey.
Yeah, he's looking away like I don't want to be here. You know,
I can't tell if he's like pulling him close or pushing him away.
That I was going to say that, Hayden. He's not making flat palms. It looks like he's trying to grasp, which means he's probably pulling
True.
over.
Okay.
Like I'm about to pull a jujitsu move and just like turn him over across my
Just
knee.
a roll and a leg sweep.
Wait a second, I can see the seam right here. I don't think this is real, you guys.
What?
Stan Smithers.
No way.
It looks like Malty's about to give him a purple nurple, and then he's going to kick him in the nuts and get out of there. So give him a titty twister.
He goes to the best female self-defense instructor in the state.
Yes. So yeah, no, this is the most cursed stream I've ever been on by a long shot, and I hate all of you. So
Me too.
Have a wonderful night.
Aw.
Oh, Mo.
Hey, you too.
I know, I'm just kidding, but it is traumatic. In a sense.
It's dramatic.
Poor Mo.
Got all the arcade machines I have. I'm fine.
Big Dog, I don't have any memes to make you gay. Are you sad about it?
I just got engaged to a woman without a penis. So in 2024, what a feat! I'll tell you what, guys.
Wow.
Well, a tip until
I'm telling you guys, isn't
Canceled.
it great? And she hates commies. It's so great. I love it so much. I love you so much. I'm gonna do it because I've been on vacation for a while. I haven't been here for a few weeks. I'm gonna do it from Mo. My name is Big Dog Jake, BIGGDOGGJAK. You can find me on Twitter,
Hell yeah.
Politics. You can find me on Discord. You can find me on Instagram. Shoot me a message or a DM over on Discord if you want to talk about music, if you want to talk about games. I am a political writer and professional voiceover actor stroke artist. I will be on my friend's podcast and my podcast with Phantom and Crease for the homies, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays and Mondays. I'm here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, this coming Friday at 7:30 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I will be on Carl of Dojima's channel for my second interview with him, and I very much look forward to that. ABF, thank you so very much for having me on this episode of Off the Hip.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Glad to have you back. It's been a couple weeks.
Good to be back.
Norman Conquest. I wasn't even sure if you were going to show up, but you hit
Yeah, I made it just in time, most likely. Yeah, you can follow me over at kick.com/NormanConquest. I'm slowly but surely making my way through Black Myth Wukong. I've been able to stream the past couple of days because I've been a little bit under the weather, but I should be back tomorrow. And then just as a closing thing, PlayStation in the next month is gearing up for a state of play, so there's a good chance we'll see maybe some sequels that you're not expecting, and PS5 Pro will probably be announced as well. So good things to
I
come.
think it will.
I'm surprised it's taking this long. Honestly, I don't want to get into it, but yeah, that seems like that seems like a lot shorter, a lot longer cycle than the last Pros. So,
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh,
Dude, you spit that out without stuttering once. I was just like, as soon as Norman just started talking normally, I was like, I feel like I'm getting jet lag.
Autism is a hell of a drug.
That's right, baby.
Weaponized autism.
Well, Nagranol, how's your week been going besides getting monkeypox?
It's Monday, so just started, but it's going great. And yeah, monkeypox. Hell of a season. But yeah, there I am.
That is great.
I think Sophie did that.
Oh yeah, that was Sophie.
She actually put the
That was
channels
Sophie.
in there. That's
Yes,
awesome.
she did.
That's Sophie.
Yeah, there's a lot of reluctant rebels up.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
look,
top
there's
there.
Nerd Wars is there.
I think Booming Bob might be in there.
Oh,
Probably
wow.
Cake
There's
Roll.
egg roll.
Yeah, there's your
Yeah,
favorite.
You know what? Applause, Soapy. That one took some
yeah.
effort.
Nerd Words, there's Badger.
This is a good one.
Beardo.
Holy shit, dude. That's
I think that's
crazy.
that park place with the.
Oh, here's
balloon,
Reluctant
maybe?
Rebels up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that one isn't just covered in dust and cobwebs, but we're coming back. So. I tried to.
You should have covered
yeah.
the DNC.
I need to find
That's
a new
awesome.
night. That Sunday night is not working for me. I just did it to start off with. But anyways, yeah, no, that's a great meme. That's really good. So.
But yeah, GCA on Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be there. It'll be good.
Nice. I'm sure we'll have some Bob Iger talk there.
Very good.
Hayden, what have you been up to?
So I have been playing a shit ton of Black Myth Wukong. I don't even know what my hours are in the game right now, but I'm in chapter 4 and loving the hell out of it. But for now, I've stepped back just a little bit to play some more Soulash. I'm about 4.5 hours into the game. And tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to try to get a video out just talking about that, the controversy going on around it. And, you know, sometimes I show up on random streams, like showing up here tonight, showing up on the GCA, showing up, you know, you never know where you're going to find me. But I am at Hayden Wayne 75 on Twitter and on YouTube. Don't have any kind of schedule, and my Twitter is just full of me either shitting on things, making jokes, or talking about VTubers. Just watched a VTuber concert this weekend that was great, by the way. But yeah, so you know, follow me there, and content's coming when it's coming. Hopefully within the next couple of days I'll have something out. But other than that, thank you for having me on tonight. It's been a great time hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, you too.
Great having you here, dude.
I just wanted to say thanks to everyone. You guys keep showing up. The channel keeps growing. The sub count's going up, and you guys being in chat, calling us gay every 5 seconds makes it really funny. And I'm really glad that you guys are doing it. So,
since we have 7 minutes left on the show, I'm gonna put something in the private chat. A quick 30-second announcement, since our friend Nerd Slap isn't on the show tonight.
Okay.
Very good.
How long is
Something
it
he's
here?
got in the
Somebody
works.
gay. Am I missing something?
Oh yeah.
So.
All right. Let me share this real quick. Yeah, Nerd Slap has been cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what, but it's. I even
Nobody
commented.
knows. Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Do I need 5G? And I asked about a tinfoil hat, and this shit is crazy, dude.
The truth is still out there.
The truth is still out there. Yeah, it's just
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Here we go.
The Nerd File.
This
Oh, let's
kind of
go.
stuff.
Let's go.
Yes,
You know how
so
to tease a
please
man.
subscribe to Nerd Slap over on
pretty
YouTube
good.
and Rumble. Some new
Let's
stuff
go,
coming very soon.
That was way better than Stalker 2.
Stalker.
No, I love that stuff. Sasquatch, aliens, cryptids, MK Ultra, all of that kind of stuff. Like I love it, man.
Oh, Wendigoon is one of my favorite channels outside of the Fellowship and like.
Shout out
gaming and
Isaiah.
pop culture stuff.
You're a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, everybody, wave and say goodbye.
Bye, nerds. Like the
Hey, the
stream.
truck looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As
Have
you
a
can
good one,
see,
guys.
It's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Whoa, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker.
Pal, I know a dead hooker when I see one.